Previously on Shannons Supercar Showdown.
Wow.
A TV commercial reward challenge proved too much for Quiet Cam. Determined Andy came close, but it was Motormouth Sam who triumphed, winning her fourth reward challenge. Sam's victory was short-lived when she made a mistake that almost cost her the game.
Oh my God.
Only 3 drivers remain. Who will Rick and Todd eliminate next?
I'm going to take on the mountain.
I have passion,
Belief.
fear.
It takes more than just speed.
I've got to be stronger, smarter.
Know when to hold back. Endurance, fitness.
Fame, endorsements.
Our remaining 3 competitors have made it to the semi-final. And at Winton Raceway in Victoria, tension is mounting.
I think there's no secrets. I'm sort of coming into today as the biggest underdog. Haven't done a lot of laps here and I've never driven a car like this.
This is serious now. We're in a V8 Supercar, for God's sake, so it's serious business.
You can't have a strategy in days like this. You just got to get in the car and do your best and be smooth.
On the line, a spot on the starting grid at the Super Cheap Auto Bathurst 1000. But before we speed ahead, let's take a look at the journey so far.
You look like you're having a bit too much fun. I am.
No! Help! Help me! Over the past 9 weeks, Rick and Todd have put the contestants through the ringer in a series of demanding challenges.
Well, I've stuffed it up.
A confronting media test had Quiet Cam lost for words.
Who's the better driver, Rick or Todd?
The biggest learning curve would have been just doing all of this, really. It's all new to me.
While a physically exhausting fitness challenge left sure and steady Sam gasping for breath.
I always knew that being a female in this sport, I was always going to have to work really hard for it. I didn't realise I needed so much strength.
And a telling hot lap with Todd showed English Andy the way.
Yeah, so why wouldn't you pull forward going up this turn?
There's a lot of emotion and kind of passion goes into all the challenges. If you've not done as well as you thought you were going to or you wanted to, then it's pretty hard to take sometimes. So that was a big part of my learning, really. I've not had to do that before.
Rookies have learnt the hard way that there's more to being a V8 Supercar champion than just driving. Now just Samantha Reid, Cameron Waters and Andrew Jordan remain. After today's Elimination Challenge, we'll be down to just 2. Up until now, the Renault Megane RS250s have helped our contestants hone their skills. But are they ready to step into the Shannons Mars V8 Supercar?
Getting out of the Renaults, which is a H-pattern front-wheel drive, is completely different to a V8 Supercar. So you've got to go at a different attitude.
The grand unveiling of the brand spanking new car is just moments away.
Welcome to Winton Motor Raceway, guys. This is a real deal. The V8 Supercars battle it out each year here as part of the championship. Today you'll step out of the Renault Megane RS250s, which have been a great car for us, and graduate to the Shannons Mars Racing V8 Supercar. Here she is.
The V8 Supercar rolls out, and as soon as they hit that start button, it just sounded awesome.
Giddy up. Well, what you see in front of you is a fairly serious bit of kit. It's a huge opportunity, and I think you're going to enjoy banging this around the track today.
Okay guys, I'll take each of you for one lap in the passenger seat to show you what the car can do. And then you're on your own. Good luck.
Yeah, it's going to look awesome on the grid at Bathurst.
This is the first time the contestants have seen the Shannons Mars Racing V8 Supercar. The car one of them will be racing at Bathurst.
Where's the grid girls at? Do you know?
They're bringing them out when I get in the car, apparently.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, that's what I was told.
I believe they're bringing it out when they've got waters on the side of it.
We'll see. Yeah.
For most of us, riding shotgun with V8 Supercar champion Todd Kelly would be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But for our remaining 3 rookies, it's a lot more than that.
So I'm pretty excited and I'm looking forward to get out there.
The next time Cam gets into this car, he'll be sitting in the driver's seat, so he's watching Todd like a hawk.
The V8 Supercar has a real distinct sound. Even the Kelly's cars have a little bit different note to the others. They just make all your senses rush and just get a heap of adrenaline.
Oh, I'm a bit nervous, absolutely. Always am when you're just jumping in a new car for the first time. The car's probably got a lot more grip and power than I was expecting. You can certainly drive them hard.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. This is what we've worked for. The circuit looks quite tight and twisty, with then some longish straights. I'm sure it'll be quite a busy lap, and I'm going to be kept on my toes with this V8, I'm sure. But I was just smiling the whole way around. It's mega.
Of all the elimination challenges faced so far, this is the most important.
Look, I kind of feel for them at the moment. There's not more pressure in the world than what they're about to experience.
Throughout the series, Samantha Reid has proved that she's a strong competitor, earning her the nickname Sure and Steady Sam. Now she's the last woman standing.
I think Amber and Hayley will be rapt to find out that I made the top 3, that I got the opportunity to actually get in a V8 Supercar and show the country that there's some talented girls out there.
It's a false start for the usually stone-faced Sam. Can she get it into gear when it matters most?
We're at the point in the competition where we can put a whole lot of pressure on ourselves and potentially make mistakes. Got on that brake pedal with a huge amount of force and managed to get all 4 wheels to lock momentarily.
At Winton Raceway, Victoria, Sure and Steady Sam has hit the skids during the Elimination Challenge.
It's a big step for Sam, so she needs to hop out of the car now and have a look at the data.
I can't believe how responsive the downshifts are.
A strong working relationship with your engineer is vital for a V8 Supercar driver. If the contestants want to race at Bathurst, they'll need to learn to communicate as well as drive.
You know, obviously the main things are just your braking points, and that's just something you're going to have to get used to.
It felt like I had nowhere near enough pressure, but then I went for the pressure thing up here and ended up snagging it, so...
All right.
Always the bridesmaid and never the bride, English Andy has consistently placed second throughout the competition.
Let's push through.
It's time for him to step up to the altar and say, I do.
Been drinking a lot of water.
And it seems Andy has a nervous bladder.
I've got time for a piss again.
But Rick and Todd are not impressed.
That's better again. I want to get going now. So. You all right? Yeah.
himself back, which is quite intelligent. He's got a bit of a measured approach, because if you make an error, you know, it could write you out of the competition.
She's had a couple of struggles on the gear shift, but that's normal. It's pretty hard to get right.
I'm pretty frustrated about the gears on this there, so I'm going to have a look at the data and see why that was.
Yeah, I think that you can see that the problem's starting from just being nervous under brakes and you not being able to tip it in.
So that's over the bump. He's had to come.
Yeah,
he's got his peak pressure, kind of comes out of it and then gets back.
At just 16 years of age, Cam is the baby of the competition.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty nervous. Still got my L's, so I haven't even got my full licence yet.
But he's won more reward challenges than any other competitor, making him the one to watch.
Yeah, the time's come finally. I'm about to jump in the Shannons Racing V8 Supercar.
Different kettle of fish in these cars. He's doing good. His downshifts sound really good.
So much fun. Just slowly pushing my limits. I'm just trying to find all my braking markers and where I had to get on the throttle. After the first session, I sat down with Baz and I went through my data.
The rest of the sweep was actually pretty good.
The relationship between yourself and the engineer plays a big part of it. You got to talk to him and tell him what the car's doing to improve.
So really, just got to brake later and harder.
Yeah, brake later.
We're going to have to wait and see how the others go. I think I can go heaps quicker in my next session though.
Next, our final three have one last chance to prove they've got what it takes.
Now it is really on.
And later, elimination looms. Who will make it through to our grand finale? In the Shannons Supercar Showdown semi-final, Sam is gearing up for round 2 at Winton Raceway.
Now it is really on. One last opportunity to show Rick and Todd what we've got.
It was a smoky start for Sam on her first run.
Oh, no!
Can she turn it around?
The first session was sort of a whirlwind. I had to work out the speed limiter and make it move off a standing start. The second time I was able to get in the car knowing that I knew how to do those things, and I now needed to focus on literally getting it around the circuit a little bit faster. Sorry? I had a bit of trouble with my headset. I'm hiding out the radio. I wasn't sure if someone was trying to talk to me and got a little bit flustered on the rest of the lap and thought that I'd better come in. It sounded like someone was on there.
Oh, okay.
No one was?
No.
No, I was a lap early, wasn't
Yeah.
Sam's come in a lap too early and is devastated. She's robbed herself of the chance to improve her lap time, a mistake that could cost her the game.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm excited. It's good fun, this.
From the start of the competition, focused Andy has had his eye firmly on the prize.
I'm confident that my speed in a race car is probably superior to the others and my experience is superior, definitely superior to the others. I have to win.
You can see for him before he got in the car how much was riding on this. He put a lot of pressure on himself and he really wants to do a good job.
I try to just put what they've said on the data into practice. So, and there's kind of a couple of times I slipped back to how I'd gone in the first one. But everywhere else, I was pretty pleased with it.
Young Cam has a lot on his mind, and a family superstition is not helping things.
Having green on race cars, not too sure about that. My own father's a big believer that not to run it.
Adding to the pressure for superstitious Cam, the worst performer in today's challenge will be going home.
I think just getting in the V8 Supercar makes you a little bit nervous.
Rick and Todd are impressed. Cam's lap times are solid.
Just about to head into an elimination, so I'm actually pretty confident. I think I did a pretty good job.
You've seen them blasting around the track. Now, thanks to Shannons, the insurer for motoring enthusiasts who love cars just as much as you do, you could win the awesome Renault Megane RS250 Cup trophy valued at $48,000.
That's right, Rick. One of our 3 Shannons Supercar Showdown Challenge cars is up for grabs. From one of the largest manufacturers of racing cars in the world, Renault Sport, this awesome bit of kit boasts a 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, cranking out 184 kilowatts of power.
And add to this, Grant, Recaro racing seats, 4-pot Brembo brakes and 19-inch alloys, and you've got one very good reason to enter.
Plus, you'll be completely covered because the Megane also comes with 12 months of Shannons comprehensive insurance. Sensational. To enter this exciting competition, visit our website, shannonssupercarsshowdown.com.au. It's deliberation time, and Rick and Todd are faced with a tough decision.
Pace-wise, I guess Sam's still a little way off. She's working up to it. It's the first time she's driven one of these cars.
For the severity of that lockup, I thought that would have rattled her, but it didn't seem to phase her at all, which is a big thing. And there's absolutely nothing between Andrew and Cameron, but you can see Andrew's done what he's done kind of through the whole competition. He's pretty smooth. Doesn't do anything too crazy where Cam, the amount of spots that he's just bombed it in and got on the gas. He's getting stuck into it, it's good to see.
Well, with the data and times in front of us now, I think we know what we need to do.
Yep.
Today's challenge certainly wasn't one of my better ones. I could potentially go home as a result of this.
I probably felt the most confident I have in an elimination because I saw Sam had struggled a little bit with some issues out on circuit.
The one area that I struggled today probably would have been my braking. I probably had to push a little bit harder into my braking zones.
Well, congratulations, guys. Big day, huge step up in pace, and you have now officially driven a V8 Supercar. I bet Mount Panorama feels like it's right within your grasp.
But there are 3 drivers left in this competition, and that's about to become 2. And the 2 remaining drivers will be coming back next week for the grand finale. If we pick up your helmet, it's time for you to go home.
When Rick and Todd were looking at the helmets and he put his hands on mine, my heart skipped a beat.
Sam, you made it to Winton. You did a good job today.
Thanks for the opportunity. It was great.
Good, well done. Good stuff.
Fantastic effort. Thanks for the kind words. I went into today's challenge on the back foot. But I set out from the beginning to do what I normally do and do what I do best and learn the car, and that's all I could do.
It's good though, it was a good day. Obviously you all did a couple of runs and a fair few laps and no major dramas.
Thanks. I had a ball. They're more than I was expecting.
Yeah, we've all become quite close over this period of time, so it's not nice to see that, but equally you have to have a selfish side of you that just goes, right, that's happened, and now crack on and concentrate on yourself.
Well, they got the ability and the talent and just not the experience, so I hope she can really make something out of this now, and I'd love to see how far she can get in the sport with the right opportunity.
If my performance in this competition can inspire a couple of other girls out there that either have always wanted to get involved or, you know, are involved but aren't really sure what their direction is at this point, then that would be awesome.
South Australian Sam has been sent packing, leaving just Andrew and Cameron to battle it out in next week's grand final.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited for next week. I think it'll be pretty interesting to see who wins it.
It's now down to who's quickest probably between the two of us, so I'm pretty excited but obviously pretty tense and nervous as well.
Next time on the final episode of Shannons Supercar Showdown. Two titans will go head-to-head. British import Andy and homegrown country lad Cam. Only one will race at Bathurst. Who will it be? Plus, we take one final look behind the curtain as the Kelly boys head to Darwin for a round of highs
He won.
and lows.